Hello, I'm Thomas, and I'm working with Omar and Lloyd, and we're from Harmony Schools. Our project is the formula of a precipitate, which revolves around the two main questions. What are the formulas of the following chemical reactions, and what is the optimum mole ratio for the formula of a precipitate? But first, what is a precipitate? A precipitate is an insoluble solid compound formed as a result of a precipitation reaction. In other words, it is when a solid forms inside a solution. But in order to understand how a precipitate works, you must understand the double replacement reaction. A double replacement reaction can be described as AB plus CD equals AD plus BC, and you'll see how later on. But with the basics aside, let's talk about how the utilization of precipitates led to alloy generation, water treatment, and even pigment creation. An example of pigments created is verdigris, which was utilized by the ancient Greeks, and they combined copper sulfate and ammonium hydroxide. Okay, so we're using iron nitrate, sodium hydroxide, and copper chloride and sodium phosphate. The one you're seeing is the iron nitrate and sodium hydroxide. If you're wondering about the tapes on the cylinders, there are mole ratios written on them, and those will help determine the chemical equation later on. And it's not easy to see, but the precipitate forms almost immediately after the two compounds mix together.
Can you check mine?
In this one, they form a rusty brown color with a red tint.
Can't go in 10 minutes.
Now we are combining copper chloride and sodium phosphate. This one generates a lighter blue color after combining the two.
I said this is for grade.
Yes.
It's a lot bluer and
It is very, very blue and is very interesting.
Hey. Pocket. Phone this in my pocket. Just get it.
look at that. Look at the ability.
Just hold it still. Completely still. Hold on.
Where you got the Samsung?
Yeah. I told you that. And then you said, oh, but I got the newer version.
This is the end result of the iron nitrate and sodium hydroxide solution, and this is the end result of the copper chloride sodium phosphate solution. And as you can barely see, there are buildup of solids at the bottom of the cylinder. Some of these have odd results, yielding no precipitate, and some even change color like this one. This precipitate is different, as all solutions create varying amounts of precipitate. We pulled 3 best ratios, yielding the most precipitates from both trials. The best ratio for the iron nitrate sodium hydroxide solution was 1 to 3, and the best for the copper chloride and sodium phosphate was 3 to 2. And as you see, we found the equation of the reaction and the formula of the precipitate of the two. And that's all for now. Thank you for watching Harmony Schools. Goodbye.